Mm-hmm.
So I was talking about how that first trip, or was it the first? Yeah, I think the second trip. That's where I met my first girlfriend of high school, and then she broke up with me because I shaved my head, and I met her through ROTC. She was one of the piss-ons, the peons, PO1, PO2. Yeah, that's what I called them. And then because she broke up with me, I was like, fine, I'm never gonna have a girlfriend ever again. And so I went my whole sophomore year with ROTC and no girlfriend. Junior year, ROTC, no girlfriend. And then my senior year, ROTC, the whole first semester, no girlfriend, but I was interested in this girl. And then we started dating right at Christmas time. And she asked me, she goes, so you're in ROTC, right? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, yeah, well, and she was only a freshman. I was a senior. And she was like, so what are you going to do after high school, after you graduate this year? And I go, well, I'm going to go into the Marines. And I actually wanted to go into the Navy. I wanted to be a SEAL. And she goes, so you're going to join the military? Well, but if we're going to get married, you'll be away all the time, and we won't even get to know each other. And I was like, oh, so what do you want me to do? She was like, well, drop out of ROTC. I was like, what? She goes, yeah, you could just go to the junior college here for 2 years, and then, by the time you graduate, I'll be a senior in high school, and then we can go to college after that, and we can get married. And I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. No, that doesn't. But at that time, I thought I did. And so, sure enough, I went up to Sergeant Major, and I told him, hey, Sergeant Major, I'm going to have to drop ROTC. And he was like, what did you just say? I was like, I'm going to...
That sounds like Sergeant Major.
Exactly. And I was like, I'm going to have to drop ROTC. He was like, you met a girl, didn't you? I was like, oh, how did you know? He was like, oh, because it always happens. It always happens. That's the only stupid reason that you would ever drop the ROTC, because of a stupid girl. I was like, yeah, but it's my first girlfriend. I didn't have a girlfriend the entire time I was in ROTC. He goes, well, it makes sense, I guess. Well, so, wow, I can't believe you're going to do this. But he never, he never treated me bad after that. It was still a lot of honor.
Listen to this and much more on This Podcast is Uncalled For. Available now wherever you podcast.